Hello, hi, welcome to my YouTube channel or to my video, but this will be put on YouTube. I am okay. So what I'm going to be, well, I have my notes now. Today is May the today is May 6th. 9:53 a.m. This is a video. I'm going to be uploading it to my social media. So yeah, and I will be going live on YouTube later today, probably right after this video, because I'm not trying to make this too long, and I don't know how much space I have left in here. So yeah. So what I want to talk about? Okay, good. Okay, video. So what I want to talk about is my notes. I'm going to get into some of my notes that I had from yesterday's video. Okay, so talking to myself, I'm going to just start from the top. Well, the top says Tiamat, Descendants, Wake Up, Regain Your Memories, Thread. The word thread, THREAD, is a word within my real name. The spelling of the words, of the letters within my real name, Demetra Hemphill. And again, Demetra, Demitra. The M can be a W because the M looks like a W also. And then take the H from my last name, which is Hemphill. So Demetra H with the M, also a W. So the word thread is a word within my real name. So when I told myself that I'm going to do a video with just words that are within my real name and do the connection of it. Like it's plenty of words that I'm connected to that I need to call the power back or reunite, reactivate the power that's inside me. But the word thread. So when I was thinking about thread, thread is like a string, how you weave together things, the thread that's keeping things connected. And a lot of people say, and including myself, I do believe that what is like the World Wide Web. So it's like a thread, a web, but and I would say web too if the D, my name begins with a D, and I normally use it uppercase, but the D can be a lowercase d from Demetra, D. And then once it's a lowercase d, you like do the mirror effect and it's a B. So it becomes a B also. The lowercase d becomes a B. And web is a word in my name if in birth. But anyways, web, again, the M can be a W and the E is in my name. But so the threading is like the connection, like how I feel as though too. I know that it's like it's like a visible string, a visible like things that connect us that we cannot see. People say like it's the veil, and when you make the veil, you use thread. Yeah, you use thread to make a veil. So it's like thread is a word in my name. Man, I'm thinking about, oh my goodness. If y'all already knew the thoughts that's in my mind, like what I want to say, like so many things, like it's, I'm just like, goodness, y'all, once I turn on this camera, sometimes, but most of the time when I turn on this camera, it's like everybody just want to just chime in. All the ideas is a word in my real name, idea, IDEA, idea. But all like the visions, the thoughts, things, I'm just like, okay, whew. I mean, if you know, but come on, y'all, I'm trying to stick to the paper. Okay, but thread is a word that's in my name. Again, I know I said this plenty of times, that I'm planning on doing a video that got words within my name that I'm connected to. And of course, feel free, if anybody out there that want to do that, that want to write down the words that are in my real name. I don't have to change my name. This is the name that I was born with, that I gave myself. I don't have to change my name, how a lot of people are doing. Even y'all probably had to change our name or wanted to change our name to get a tribal name or spiritual name. I don't do that. My name is Demetra. And y'all will remember what Demetra stands for, who I am, the significance of my name, the power that is going to be within my name. Y'all don't know it yet. Some of y'all might do, and y'all scared to let it out. But man, when I say the truth, it will be the truth. You know how, oh my freaking goodness, you know how, okay, with something that's true, that can't be denied. Because, a whole lot of things I could say, the sky is blue. We'd be like, oh no, the sky is sky blue. Sky blue is my favorite color. The grass is green. Oh no, the grass is not green. Green is actually, yeah. So I'm trying to find something that, that is a fact. Okay, like, I don't freaking know. Okay, water is wet. Somebody might be like, water is not wet. Damn it. But I'm going to just say this. I'm going to just use that. No, fire is hot. Some of y'all might be, fire is not hot, because some people can't feel the fire. Goodness, I just hear all it is. Okay, I'm going to just say, if y'all disagree with this, then oh well. Y'all just want to cause problems. To keep it simple, I'm going to say A is the first letter of the alphabet, of the American alphabet, the letter A. Okay, that's a fact. That's a fact. The letter A is the first letter of the American alphabet. That's a fact. Okay, so who I am would be a fact like that. It's going to be Demetra is freaking everything. I don't know. Demetra is like, it will be a known fact who I am. When I say I'm a part of everything and everything is a part of me, I freaking mean it. And y'all will know it too. Oh my freaking goodness. But that's going to be a freaking fact. It's not going to be, well, no, I don't think so. It's going to be a fact. Okay. The letter A is the first letter of the alphabet. The number 0 is a circle-like thing. That's a fact. A square has 4 sides. A triangle has 3 sides. That's a fact. Okay? My name will be fact. Like, y'all would know about me. But anyways, let me move forward. Like I say, my name probably don't mean too much to y'all now. But when I say, oh my goodness. And then when I say that, I mentioned this yesterday too, like with people talking their truth or breaking down different things. Like my eye is jumping. Probably can't tell, but my eye is jumping right here. I'm like, that's all cool when people break down their facts about religion or about what's coming, what's happening in this world. They putting pieces together and they breaking things down and yada, yada, yada. That's all fine and dandy. Great, cool. But at the same time, I'm just like, or even when people talk about Murdoch and the different goddesses and gods of, the past or just what happened and everything like that. And I'm like, that's all fine and dandy. Like everybody still has they different interpretations of it. Like, who is the serpent? Is the serpent good? Is the serpent bad? Was it a male? Was it a female? The creation story, Eve coming from Adam. Like, some people literally believe that. Some people, like the Moors, the Jewish people, like it's like people still believe things based on their research, based on what they was born into, based on what they reading from a book, and then they like, oh, this is the truth about that. But then somebody else can say, oh no, from my research, this is the truth. So it's always going to be that like disagreement, But everybody would have their own fact. Everybody would be like, no, this is it. I know the truth. I know this because this is my facts and this is what I did research. Again, somebody opposite could say the same thing. Well, no, my research shows this. So, and it's like, okay, who's right and who's wrong? In that scenario, both people is right, both people is wrong. That's why I'm just like, I don't spend too much time thinking about that or into that, because I know that everybody, yeah, they in it for a good reason, to find the truth, to have something to believe in, you know, to go forward with. But I'm like, all that shit is like not even true or don't even really matter. That's the word. Like, don't even really matter, because what's going to happen is somebody will have to come that don't look like us. And this is, when I say us, I mean human, the human flesh, because all of us look human. Now, I'm just keeping it simple. Just say all of us is human, which I know we not human. Most of us is not human, but say it, you know, y'all know. But how we look now while we here on earth, we look human. Okay, we look human. So if we go to different humans and hear them speak their truth, or hear them speak about what they discovered, what they know, a human to human, you know, it's like, well, this other human said something different. This other human said something different. So it's going to be somebody that, or people, I ain't going to say somebody, it's going to be people that don't look like us, that's going to come down or come up, that's going to exactly break down what it is and what it's not. And that's going to be truth. It's going to be like somebody that don't look like us, that's going to give us the whole detail, me included, of the truth of how we came here, what it really is, why we here, what is our purpose, what is our mission, what is the game plan, how did we all get like this? It's people that don't look like us, a being, however you want to see it. I do see lions. I do see lions that speak. Felines that speak, that's going to be, you know, tall. You know, the Larians come down here and say what it is. That's like, and I'm getting Princess Peach. You know how Princess Peach and Mario, how she's like, and it's different things too. Hopefully I can remember something else. But how she is the princess of the Mushroom Kingdom, of the Toads Kingdom. Now, I'm quite sure it's female toads, it's male toads. Well, I think I only seen male toads, but I'm quite sure it's female toads, you know, in the Mushroom Kingdom. But it's like none of them is in charge. It's somebody that don't look like them that's in charge of everything. And she's nice, you know, everybody respect her, whatever. It's Princess Peach. She's in charge of them, or she's like the ruler over them in a good way. So the Mushroom Kingdom, the Toads picked her, somebody that don't look like them, to rule them. Okay? Because again, it's like if somebody that looks like you, talking about they got all this power over you, or you gotta listen to me, or this is what it is. It's like, nigga, you, how they say, we got the same 24 hours in a day, but you're gonna be looking like, how you the boss of me, or telling me what to do? Like I can do this same thing too. Like, I don't know, like y'all seen movies like Scarface and different movies where humans, you know, Scarface started as a minion, as a handyman or whatever. I forgot the name of it. And then he worked his way to the top, well, doing different things. But his mindset was like, shoot, I can do the same thing my boss doing. I can fly around town. I can have the baddest bitch. I can do the same thing. So why am I taking orders from him? But yeah, let me keep quiet and have my game plan. That's like with any human. And like I be saying gangster movies. Well, Scarface is like a quote unquote gangster movie, but different gangster movies with the same thing. Like they plotting to take the boss out. So whoever take the bosses out, like all of them is connected. So, and the boss don't even know what's going on. Even the boss right hand man is in on taking him out so he can take his position and that kind of stuff. I'd be like, I couldn't even trust nobody who helped me to take our boss out. Like, nigga, like I'm working closely with the boss, but I'm trying to be the boss. Are you going to help me take him down? Yada yada yada. Are we going to, work together to get this nigga out the way so I can be in charge, and then I can make you my right hand man, and we can run this and yada yada yada. If somebody agree with me with that, and then say that happens, we take the boss out, I wouldn't even be trusting this nigga next to me, because I'd be like, you help me take our boss out. Now I'm your boss, so we like eye to eye. Wouldn't, I'd be like, nigga, you can be plotting to take me. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm just like, it got to be somebody that don't look like us. It is going to be somebody that don't look like us that's going to tell us the truth that no human can take out. It's going to be, oh my goodness, they lions, they aliens, they grays, they blue, they Octarians, whoever. They come in here and they telling us, everything. They giving us the knowledge that we didn't have, the knowledge that we need, that we didn't know that we need. And all this other stuff that we talking about down here it's like bullshit. It's like not even important. So, yeah, so that's how it's going to be. So I get it. This entertainment, y'all got to be occupied with something. You know what I mean? Like the media, the news, y'all got to keep yourselves occupied talking about some bullshit, whether it's not even dealing with politics. If people are like, hey, don't watch the news. Okay, cool. But then what other stuff are you watching? About spirituality. And then people with spirituality, they on different sides. They talking about different things, or like the same topic, but disagreeing with different things. So it's like it's always going to be a conflict, not like a bump head argument kind of conflict, but like something that contradicts something. Hopefully y'all get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I'm gonna stop this video in 3 minutes. That'll be 20 minutes. So yeah, I'm just rambling on, but this is fine because I don't mind talking. Oh my goodness, I'm going to be doing this on a regular talking. So this is exciting for me. Okay. Plenty stars in the sky, no moon. Okay. So I wrote plenty of stars in the sky. This is way off topic, but nut, N-U-T. How, and some people say like about the moon. To me, I'm still figuring this out myself. But some people say the moon is fake. The moon, before the moon happened, females was not having menstrual cycles. We wasn't having menstrual cycles. But when the moon showed up, that's when our menstrual cycles started coming. So the moon is like a fake kind of a thing, kind of trying to control the woman feminine cycles. So what I was thinking with that is like, say there wasn't a moon, and then a video that I watched the other day, they was talking about Nut, and Nut, she's like, she's been over the earth. She's like the veil. She's like the dome. Okay, Nut. So I'm thinking her being in the sky, the sky had to be full of stars. Like it was no need for a moon. Like it was no need for a moon light, because the stars, and when I say the sky filled with stars, I don't mean 1 or 2 stars here and there. I mean like stars everywhere. Those stars brought in the light. So it was starlight, not moonlight. But when Tiamat was, I don't know, was just, I'm about to say devoured. But I can't think of the freaking word. Demolished? Devoured? Well, anyways, when they took over Tiamat, Murdoch, I think that's how the story goes. It was like split Nut in half and everything. But anyways, I don't know. But I'm going to be talking about some other stuff. But this is the end of this video. I know I probably ain't say much. I probably did say much, but I'll be making another one. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.